Hello! Oh, I'm so out of focus. Roddy, what is going on, Roddy? Focus, Roddy. Focus. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Doom Vlog. Episode 53. Brought to you by Better Collecting and also Bomb Tampons. I don't know what that means, but I thought it sounded funny. Welcome, everybody. It's daytime here. It's super weird. It's daytime. It's daytime. I didn't do a Saturday vlog. I didn't do a Friday vlog. I didn't do a Sunday vlog. It's Monday. I've been off for a week on leave. There's a whole story that goes with that. I don't want to waste too much of our time today talking about it. I still feel very out of focus though. Roddy, focus. You crappy camera. You punk as fuck camera. Welcome everybody to the Doom Vlog episode 53. This is BZ in the Neon Doom room for the Doom Vlog. Also, you might see me on Revenge of the Video Store on Instagram. That's my other page. Revenge of the Video Store. Feel free to jump on there and follow me and like some of my my media corn, I should say. Media corn. I said media corn. Welcome, everybody. We're here. It's kind of a bit of a rush one, but I got so much stuff to show you. It's out of control. So I might need to dip out at some stage because my daughter is at the movies watching Obsession and then doing some shopping. And my wife's in the city. So I've got the Doom room to myself today. I still feel slightly out of focus here. I feel like Roddy's doing me dirty. Come on, focus, Roddy. Can you just focus, Roddy? That would be good. Is that better? Is that better? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you all hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you all hear me?
Can't find Roddy again. I've lost Roddy. There's Roddy. I hope you can hear me. We had 2 live views. We got 1 live viewer currently. Welcome. Jump into the chat. Say hello if you wish to. It's a daytime vlog. It's a daytime vlog. It's a daytime vlog. It's a daytime vlog. Everybody cheer. It's a daytime vlog. I don't do this normally. So what I'm going to do first, so I can get this over and done with, is I'm going to do beer, then I'll do introductions. Usually it's the other way around. I do introductions, and then I do beer. But I'm going to do beer first because I need to get this beer done, and then I need to eat something, and then I'm going to go for a drive. So it's only 1 beer. I'll be fine. So I'm just going to do beer now. Right, go beer. I'm going to do beer. Welcome to beer. Yes, we're rushing ahead. We're having a very dark beer called a Polliner, I should say. Weissbier Dunked. Polliner, Weissbier Dunked. Any Dunkin' Donuts to go with your Dunked? Dark wheat beer. Yeah, so we're just going to have one. I'm not going to go crazy. Let's pour it now. It's very dark. It's very dark. As dark as a dark beer can be. Pouring. I'm away from the camera. Not very smart. Not the smartest I've ever been. Let's have this beer. I know it's daytime, but let's have a beer. I already had something to eat. Top this up afterwards. I just need to get my beer on. Quite dark. Quite dark. All right, let's do introductions. We've done it all back to front, or fracta bunt, as I like to say. All right, let us go on to introductions. Welcome. It's me, BZ, in the Neon Doom room for the Doom Vlog. There is a movie playing up here. We play it every time we do an episode of the Doom Vlog. There's a movie up here. Can you tell me what the movie is? It's going to play for a bit. Maybe you'll figure it out. The only person that's ever figured out one of my movies is one of my regulars, Mr. Mark McBride, who probably isn't going to be here because he's not used to me doing Mondays. Let's text him. Let's say he will have no idea I'm on here. No idea. Where are you? There you are. Let's just type, I'm vlogging right now. Not blogging, vlogging. Crazy. There we go. He'll jump in or not. Doesn't really matter. He just needs to be prepared. Welcome, guys. I want to introduce you to 2 other people in this room beside myself. That is, of course, our resident camera, known as Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy used to be named Roddy. Got the punk moniker Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy is rotten. He's done me dirty a few times. He's stopped working a few times, but I love him. He's my compatriot. He's my man at arm's length. What can we say about Rotten Roddy that we always say about Rotten Roddy? He's ever-present, all-knowing, all-seeing, unjudgmental. Cameras should be unjudgmental. I mean, it should be in the Hippocratic Oath of cameras to be unjudgmental. If you're a judgmental camera, what the heck are you doing being a camera? Just go and be a human being, for crying out loud. B, you want to be judgmental? Get rid of that single lens, get yourself a set of eyeballs and a pair of denim pants and go and join the working world, because judgmental cameras are not required in this world. Anyway, there's Rotten Roddy and we've got Mike. I mean, obviously, Mike. I can't name a microphone. I can't call it David. Can't call it Gerard. I can't call it Stephanie. I mean, just doesn't... Stephanie? Welcome to Stephanie? No, it just doesn't work. Mike, Rotten Roddy. All right, guys, we are going to jump into... let's do a quick health check of the channel. One live viewer. Welcome to ye. All right. Oh, this beer's gone down a bit. Let's go. We normally do this at night, but we're not doing it at night at the moment. We're doing it during the day. And normally when we're doing it during the day, wow, I'm really out of place with all of my little my little bumpers, mostly.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
They mostly come at night.
And they mostly come at night.
You mostly come at night, mostly. But it's daytime, so we're not doing it daytime, and we are drinking. Hopefully I'll be fine. I don't want to be like this.
What do they say? He can't hold his liquor.
That would be terrible. No, I'd rather be a little bit like this.
It's got a fruity bouquet.
Oh.
It's got a fruity bouquet. This doesn't have a fruity bouquet. This has a chocolatey dark beer bouquet. It has a beer K. Pour the rest of that in there. I'll have an energy drink in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about today. A lot. As I told you briefly, I went to New South Wales. Oh, actually, I didn't tell you that. I told you I was on annual leave. I took annual leave. My boss had been away for a bit, and I looked after the whole store, and it was chaos, absolute chaos. I won't tell you what happened during that time, but some proverbial shit hit the proverbial fan, and I had to deal with it. That's all right. We got through it. But then she came back and I went on leave. I went on leave for 1 week, plus today being a public holiday. So that was kind of cool, having an extra day. But yeah, I decided to go up and see my sister in New South Wales, and also my mother's in a dementia ward in New South Wales. Not that that's any of your concern, but just letting you know. And then I haven't seen her for a bit. So New South Wales is quite far away. I'd like to see her once or twice a year. So I decided to, instead of flying up and getting a hire car and a rental and all that stuff, I decided to drive up and stay with my sister. And go through some of Mum's stuff and, you know, bring back what I could and get rid of some stuff to help her out and all that stuff, because the shed's full of stuff. Yeah, so I did that. I drove up. I realized something. I'm not 25 anymore. Driving cross country on a whim used to be something I did randomly. And kind of regularly, to be honest. So I'm going to do a 10-hour drive to New South Wales from South Australia when I lived there. Yeah, well, I'll tell you something, man. I mean, I got in the throw of it. I managed to sort of find my energy in the last couple of hours of driving and get it done. But man, that's hard on a 52-year-old. That's very, very hard on a 52-year-old to do a single trip morning to night drive and then stay for 2 days, see my mum, hang out there, do some op shopping, which I did, of course. I've got some stuff to show you, and then get in my little white wagon and get home again before nighttime on the Wednesday. So I left Sunday, stayed 2 days, a couple of nights, and then came back Wednesday. And then I tried so hard to just sit in front of a TV and watch movies, but my kids were half home the whole time. So that was very interesting. Look, I watched this movie the other day. Where is it? Finally got around to watching Dominion, and I quite liked it. I watched the extended edition. There's 2 editions on this. I watched the extended edition. I know people bag out Jurassic Park, and yeah, there are things to bag out about it. Yeah, I know that they're very similar stories. I know they're like rehashing stuff, but you know, I don't think too hard about that. I mean, some of it bothers me, but I thought Dominion was pretty good. Very long movie, very close to 3 hours. I think it was like 2 hours and a bit or 3 hours and a bit. It was a long movie, but I enjoyed it. It was enjoyable. Jumping back into the Jurassic World. Jurassic World. All right, let us move on to our very first segment, which is always going to be, after beer, is always going to be, it's not going to be trailer trash. That's what we normally do on other days. Is Let's Get Physical Media. So let's get physical media, just like Olivia Newton-John sang. She sang it.
Let's get physical media. I want to get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. I don't think it's quite what she's saying, but close enough. Close enough. All right. As you can see by the thumbnail I put on my YouTube, I have a lot of stuff. In fact, it's gotten a little bit manic in here. My tidiness has gone out the window. I did actually get some more Terrafold cases, the remaining Terrafold cases, the slip sleeves. And I had 37 left, and I got 37 more DVDs put in Terrafold cases, because behind me you can see this brown shelf here. That brown shelf is full of DVDs. It's now got Blu-rays stuffed in there too, because I'm running out of room on the Blu-ray case, which is good and bad news. But I'm just running out of room again, and I've decided to buy another 100 Terrafold cases, slip sleeves. I will do that soon. I've come to the decision, I'm pretty much going to get I'm going to say pretty much over and over again, pretty much all of my DVDs are going to go in Terrafold cases. It's not something I really want. The ones I want to keep out in a normal DVD case are going to be my cult cinema. So it's going to be like things like Mutant Hunt and just old 80s action sci-fi horror. I mean, we've got a horror section that's going to stay in normal cases. That's behind me, this brown shelf right there above the Alien. Behind the Alien, that's all horror. That's just all going to stay the way it is. It's not going to go in Terrafold cases. But anything up here, and here, and here, and even over there, that one and that one, they're all DVDs. And below that are VHS tapes. I want to get most of my VHS tapes out of the shed and into this brown case up here. I think that will make me happier. So I've come to terms with the fact that I'm going to have to buy hundreds of Terrafold cases, because I have thousands of movies, and start getting all my DVDs into Terrafold cases, even if I don't feel like it, even if I think, hey, my Jerry Lewis collection, I can't do it, I'm just going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to do it, because I just do not have the room. I just do not have the room. It's as simple as that. I would like to be able to go, hey, there's gaps up there I can fill with stuff, but I don't have that. It doesn't happen. It is not happening, peoples, and it needs to happen. I don't know about you. I hope you're all well. I should have asked that at the beginning. I do apologize. Let me cheers you as an apology. Hope you're well. I hope your collecting is going well. I hope that your space never runs dry, never runs out. I hope you have shelves for days to be able to put all your stuff in. That's my wish for you. If I could give you a one wish willow wish, it would be that you get everything you need, and this is one wish. Sorry, and that you never run out of space. That's one wish. Get all the things you need and you never run out of space. I'm counting it as one wish, and you can't stop me. Okay? You can't stop me. That's the way of it. Have you guessed the movie yet? Has anyone guessed the movie yet? I don't know if you will. Only one person has, and that was Mr. Mark McBride, and he has only guessed one of the 52 previous episodes of the Doom vlog. Sorry, I do got to keep an eye on my phone. My daughter's out at the cinemas. She may need to pick up in an hour or two. All right. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. I hope you're jumping into the chat. I don't see anybody in the chat. I'll start off the chat before going to physical media. Hi. Glad to have you. Exclamation mark. Won't you join the chat or leave a comment below the video. Perfect. Sung it to you like a crooner from the 50s. All right, now let's get physical media. I got to tell you, I'm a bit overwhelmed because I have I found a lot. When I went up to New South Wales, my sister lives in Cessnock. It's not giving away anything. Cessnock is like a very country town. In fact, one town away from that, in Kurri Kurri, is where I was born. I was born in Kurri Kurri Hospital. And I guess that sort of, I was thinking about it, and in fact talking about it with my sister the other day, that I have a strange affinity for Cessnock, where she lives and where my mum obviously has, lives in the dementia ward there. I had always had this strange affinity. Like, it felt kind of homely and comforting. And really, I don't have a right to feel that way because I don't live in Cessnock. I'm not one of the locals. But I have a strange affinity with it. I feel very comfortable there. I like the layout of the town. It's a very odd little town, but it's beautiful and it's cute, and the birds at sunset are always singing. It's not the beer talking, honestly. At sunset, the birds are always singing. It's really beautiful. But obviously that comes with dramas, just like any small town. You get homelessness, you get drugs, you get all that stuff. You get that in any country town. But yeah, it is a very beautiful town anyway. And I do have a strange affinity with it. And I was thinking about, I was like saying to my sister, it just occurred to me that I was born one town over, which is a very similar area to Cessnock in Kurri Kurri. And I know it doesn't mean stuff. I was born there. It doesn't mean I lived my life there, but I have a very strange affinity for it. So it's very odd that I was born one town away from where my sister lives. And yeah, when I drive or fly there, I feel just like I'm stepping into a little piece of home. So take from that what you will, but that's what I believe. All right, lots to talk about. Let's get on with it. A quick spot check of the channel. All right, this is going to be all over the place. All over the place. I got Blu-rays, DVDs, VHS. I got a bit of everything. So let me just clear some of this stack, because I got a stack here. Some of this I did at a CEX. Some of it I did at an op shop. I'll try to let you know where I got it from. Some of it is going to be a bit mixed up. You know, I'm on a Blu-ray journey to try to just convert my DVDs to Blu-ray, and that's where we're going to start, I guess, today. So I went to CEX. Was it when I got back? I think it was when I got back. I came back and I did a drive there just to find some cheaper ones, and ended up finding one really good one and four reasonable ones. I'll leave the good one till last, just because it's one I've been looking for and I just haven't been able to find. First one I picked up for $4, because you can see the price, is Pompeii 3D. I didn't really even check if it comes with a normal Blu-ray. That is something I didn't really even think about, because if it's... Okay, so I might have made a big boo-boo there. I thought this included both, but it doesn't. It's 3D only. Oh no, sorry. 3D and 2D versions on one disc. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I thought it was. So there is a Blu-ray, they're both Blu-rays, but 3D and 2D versions. So a 3D version of the movie Pompeii, which I've never seen, but it's got Kit Harington in it from Game of Thrones. You know, this is probably not going to be good, but it's got 3D and 2D. So I can watch the normal movie, or I can watch it in 3D, but I'd have to have a 3D player, 3D TV, and 3D glasses. I've got 3D glasses somewhere, I think, but I don't have a 3D TV or a 3D Blu-ray player. Not something that I'm going to jump out and get. I don't have the room for everything in here, but it would be nice. Would be nice. So there we go. Pompeii 3D. I don't know really anything about this movie. I know a lot about the history of Pompeii. I was very intrigued about it. It's the apocalyptic scenario for the Romans. But yeah, Kit Harington. Never seen it. Should be a good watch. Regardless, you know me. If you know me well enough, you know... Sorry, I'm just peeling the stickers off. You know that I'm quite forgiving of movies. Yeah, I like a good story. You've got to make me believe to a certain degree, but if something's just going to be a schlocky movie, I tend to just let it be a schlocky movie. I know that places like The Critical Drinker and all their pals Mauler and all that, are very down on a lot of. I'd say about 80-90% of the movies they watch, they got a lot of bad things to say about, and that's okay because that's why I tune into them to watch them, is to see them pull apart things, and they're very smart. So they're very, very, and I respect them for it. Very story oriented, very character oriented. Like, give us their whole idea, and I'm not speaking for you, Mauler and Critical Drinker, but their whole thing is that give us something that makes a story good. And unfortunately, 90% of what is out on cinema is not going to be that. But you can appreciate a good, bad story. Good, bad? Good, bad story. This could be a good, bad story. I picked it up. I think it'll be fun. I'm not going to take it too seriously. The next one I picked up because I have number 1 and I think I have number 3, but I can't seem to see them because I need to organize my collection. My collection is very unorganized. I have them in, like, I have Star Wars in one section. I have like all the Star Wars. I even have DVDs stuffed in with my Blu-rays because I want them all together. I have the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit all in one section, and the lore. I've even got the Rings of Power on bootleg Blu-rays, which they're not good stories, but I like their visuals. All in one section. I've got Evil Dead in one section. I've got Walking Dead in one section, but I don't have anything else kind of organized. That's something I need to do, is get things organized. Fast and the Furious, I've got in one section. I should have bought the Fast and the Furious 8 that I saw the other day, but I just didn't. But everything else is not organized, so I don't know where this John Wick one is, but it's in there somewhere. I have number 1. I think it's number 3 that I have, and this one is John Wick 2. But by the way, the other DVD I picked up for $4, this one was $6. John Wick 2. Because I've never seen John Wick, and I like Keanu Reeves. I really love Keanu Reeves. I think he's, I don't know, one of those like white whales of actors who is just a really good person. And in the dog-eat-dog, horrible pedo world of Hollywood, I think, he's a gem. He's a gem. Until someone proves otherwise, he's a gem. Let's take the sticker off this because I don't want the name. And these, when they've been put on new, they come off pretty quickly. So John Wick 2, I haven't watched my John Wick, and I haven't watched the other John Wick I have. I think it's 3. But I will, because I wanted to have all of them. I kind of wanted to do a run of John Wicks, because I've heard many good things about John Wick. It's just an action flick. It's just a lot of gunplay, a lot of gun corn. See, I said it right this time. Gun corn. Why YouTube? Can't I say words like that? Why can't I swear on my videos without being invisibly reduced in my amounts of followers, subscribers? Oh, I missed the bin. Yeah, John Wick 2. That was $6. But I had to pick it up because I hear good things all over. I hear good things. So I'm going to have to pop you on hold for a second. Just give me a moment. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I'm going to have to jet soon and pick up one of my kids. I'm going to do a part 2 of this, so I'll be here for another bit. I'll try and rush through what I can, and then I'll finish the vlog off as a part 2 after this. Parent duties do need to come into effect. All right, so the next movie I picked up is a movie you might remember. I had this back in the day, but I just picked it up because of its being a memory. It was a core memory. All right. I'm just trying to get this sticker off here because it's covering the actual title. Sorry. What a wonderful vlog you get to watch. You get to watch this vlog with me. Ah. Ow. Doodle-doo-doo. Ow. Doodle-doo-doo. 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 Man, why do stickers have to be such a problem? In this day and age of technology, I should be able to just peel the sticker off without having any negative impact on my case. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, so the movie I'm talking about, sorry about that, is Stealth. You can see I left the price sticker on there. I wanted you to see the price. $3 roonies for Stealth. I'll take this off now so we can see the top of it. These tend to come off, I was about to say really quickly, really easily, but it just ripped. There we go. Most of it came off. Stealth. It's got Josh Lucas, Jessica Biel, and Jamie Foxx. You know, it's a Thousands movie from memory. Has it got the date? 2005. Look, that could be the distribution date, but it's usually pretty close to, if not bang on. Oh, straight in the bin. It's usually bang on or straight on the actual date of production. So yeah, I had to pick it up. It's one of those movies that is a memory for me. I just, you know, I'm gonna try to. Oh, you gotta add these bread and butter. You gotta add these bread and butter titles. You just have to. It's just the way of it. So, hey, Stigmatic, welcome. Oh, I haven't seen you on a live for ages. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna have to go soon, but I'm gonna make a part 2 and when I come back after this. So please don't be upset. Please don't cry for me. Please don't cry for me. Stealth. Josh Lucas, Jessica Biel, and Jamie Foxx. Yeah, that was good fun. Next, don't know anything about this movie. Oh gosh, title's been covered again. These usually come. I gotta get one of those sticker plastic spatula things that helps you get the sticker off. There we go. So I'm just going to show you the title. No, I'll take the sticker off as well. There we go. There's going to be sticker residue, but that's okay. What can you do? What can you do? There we go. All right, I'm just going to stick the sticker in the middle so you can see the price. The other one I don't really care about. I haven't heard of this movie. It's called Arch Enemy. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Not Arch Enemy, Arch Enemy. Joe Manganengafield. I'm relying on Roddy. I'm actually reading it off my screen. So let me just read it properly. Joe Manganilo. John Manganilo. Wow, my brain is trying to make me say John Manganengo. But it's Joe Manganilo. Nilo. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know who this director is or producer. It was $5. It's $5. I got it from CEX. And it looks cool. Basically, what this story is about is a person that thinks they're a hero. People think he's crazy. I think he's kind of like that whole bum thing. Bit of a bum. They think he's crazy. Oh, this case is broken as well. I hate it when that happens. I'm going to have to get a new Blu-ray case for it. Do that later. But yeah, so, and then there's some kind of turf war. Somebody that cares about is going to get caught up in the crossfire, and he decides to step in and be a hero. But I don't know how it works out. Maybe he just gets killed. Who knows? I just like the idea. I like the idea that this person that everyone thinks is crazy, he reckons he was born on some other planet or has superpowers. Straight in the bin. Perfect shot. Yeah. And then he tries to prove himself. So whether that works out well or not, I don't know, because I've never seen this movie before. If you've seen it, please let me know in the chat if you've seen Arch Enemy. Oh, maybe that's the actor, Joe Manganiello. Hang on. Where's the main actors? It usually tells you actors first. Oh, I think it's the actor, Joe Manganiello. Joe Manganiello. I hate it when they put the writing on this. It's really, really small. Oh, I think it's actually produced by Nick Manganiello. Maybe his brother? Anyway, Arch Enemy. Thought I'd show you that. I just picked it up. Sometimes you just got to pick things up because it feels right, and it felt right. I've got this thing with my collecting as well. It has to feel right. Has to feel right. This sticker's... every time I say this sticker's coming off well, as I say that, a part of it does not come off well. There we go. This is one, this is number 5 out of 5 that I've been wanting for a while. I'm always looking for it. I'm always looking for it. But I never find it. It's an Australian produced movie. It's a horror. Pretty brutal as well. Pretty demented. And it's in very good, clean condition. Oh, it's a bit smudgy, but it's very clean. I don't know why they don't clean them all. They do usually have quite clean discs. The Loved Ones. The Loved One. I just saw this today in an op shop. Just on disc, though, on DVD. Not on disc, on DVD. I saw this on DVD in an op shop today, which is ironic because I just picked it up from CEX for $12, which, you know, I think is worth it. Some things you see in CEX are like $30, and you think, oh, come on, don't do this to me. But, you know, it is what it is. If you're buying secondhand stuff, I don't think it should be $30, but, you know, where are they getting their ideas from? It cost me $12. Yeah, it's been on my list for a while. Not an easy movie to sort of track down in the wild. I mean, if you do, great. Very happy for you. But tends to not be found easily in the wild. Not very easily. So, and it is about a girl that asks out a boy who already has a girlfriend to the prom. He politely declines her, and then she kidnaps him and brings him home to her dad. They have a prom at their house, and both the dad and the daughter proceed to torture him. I think they're trying to get him to love her, but they try to lobotomize him. They do all sorts of stuff to him with drills and stuff. I don't really know how it ends up because I've tried to avoid knowing the ending, so I don't know if he survives. Don't break her heart. But yeah, I would assume he survives. I mean, the movie would go pretty much nowhere if it ended on him sort of just dying and then her succeeding. But her dad's a bit of a mental case as well. Yeah, but that's one I've been wanting for a long time. I know some people that worked in this industry that worked on this film. Not seeing names on the very back, but I do know some people that worked on it. But yeah, that is a really cool find for $12. The Loved Ones. Really, really glad to have this in the collection. I don't have to keep going looking for it. I mean, really, I should have picked up The Loved Ones on DVD today, but I want someone else to have it. I'm not really selling stuff in a store. It's not really my idea. What time is it? 3:45. I'm not really trying to go out of my way to sell things in a store. If I have leftovers from my own collection or I decide I want to get rid of some of my collection, I sell. But until that point in time, I tend to just try to avoid buying doubles if I can, because it just adds to my collection. And I haven't done a second, whatever you want to call it, like a what do you call it? Like a flea market kind of thing, like a market. I haven't done that for a while. All right, I'm going to have to end this really soon because my daughter just rang me randomly and said she needs to be picked up, and that's okay. So it's probably for the best if I do this now because I'm going to have to drive there, pick her up. I'm going to do a part 2 to this immediately afterwards. It is 3:46 p.m. here. So I should be there and back again in the next 30 minutes. If you guys want to stick around long enough to see me jump back on again. I'm going to end this now. Please keep in mind that this is not the end. This is going to have a episode 53 part 2. So I do apologize. She did say she was going to stay till about 5 o'clock, but she obviously has changed her mind. So, yay, Stigmatic Creature. Stigmatic, if you want to stick around just a little bit, I am going to be back in about half an hour, and I'm going to start this vlog again for the second time. I will make sure to put a big number 2 on the episode. So you've gotten only through a little bit, just a little bit, mostly me rambling. But let's just leave it here. Let me do the wind down outro. There's no other way for me to do it. And then we'll come back and jump straight back into physical media. Okay? That's the way it's going to work. Okay. Okay. It's my clicker vision. Isn't it cool? All right. I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes or so, give or take. All right. Sorry about this. Have to go. We'll be back very soon. These things, this is the first time this has happened to be in a vlog. I mean, I guess I'm pretty grateful. I've never been truly interrupted. But guys, yeah, stand by. It's going to the outro, but I'll be back. See you soon for part 2.